Well, hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at a game coming out on December 23rd, 2024. A game that you can get with the link down below in the description. A game that has turn-based combat and a game that has mechs battling it out for supremacy. Welcome to our first look at Fusionist. Yeah, you can get this game with the link down below in the description. And thanks to Fusion Interactive for sponsoring today's video and for sending over an early key so we could take a look at all this fun in terms of combat, building, collecting, and much more. Now, this game is actually one of 3 different game modes. There's one to colonize and build structures, and it's a whole building simulation. This mode here, a conquering mode, a turn-based tactical mode, and then also a game mode to unite, to explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. You know, the 4X types games. Yeah, they're pretty cool, and I like those as well. So this certainly was right up my alley. And if it is for you, link down below. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump in and take our first look at this game, which combines a lot of different strategies that you might be familiar with here on the channel. We have ourselves, of course, the materials exchange mode, which is coming soon, which there are different types of materials in the game. We have high-strength titanium alloy, we got helium and hydrogen, we've got dark matter crystals, we've got some credits here, and also some other different types of points and things to upgrade and do research and repair and whatever else that you would do. You know, you could do that in this game. Now, if we go to the blueprint mode, this is where we make our mechs then, and we can choose between 3 different types here. The Titan, Space, and Infinity, where we then get different types of rarities, like Elite, Epic, Legend, and Mythical, which then have their own kind of bonuses and other types of odds to show up. So if we check here in Infinity mode, we could try to scan, and that'll get us one of them, which, we start off with a nice little, I think this is the Elite, I think. And then there's also Legendary too. So we add that to our little repertoire, and there it is, our Elite one with the 160 attack. It looks like he's got a big O shield here too, and is really a protector for the group. I've seen him be used a few times in my battles. You can see all their stats here, and also some of their skills too. So you have a heavy armor shield, and that will basically attract enemy fire and deflect it too. So not bad. So then when we finish that, we can continue to build mechs all day, and then add them to our fleet to be able to play. So then next would be Hangar, and that's exactly where we're going next, to take a look at all the mechs that I've collected so far by doing that forge thing that I talked about. We've got all sorts of different heavy classes here. We've got literally massive cannons and melee weapons and energy weapons, the ability to stun enemies and snipe them, and so much more. So you could definitely tell that some of these more nimble mechs are really like glass cannons. They hit hard, but they don't have a lot of armor, versus ones that might be a little more tanky. Here's a melee mech right here, and a legendary one at that, mythical, actually, even higher tier than that. And then you got some big and thick boys too with that big O shield as well. So certainly a lot to toy around with and combine. And then we have the ability to upgrade a lot of our weapons too, so we can actually add our main mech and sub mech together in order to then combine some extra weapons and really create like a fun combo, like a hybrid of our different types of mechs. So that's pretty cool. I actually like that as well. So we take a couple of cheapies here just to show an example. I think I'll take these elite ones. We'll take this bad boy here with the Blackjack Liberation Barrage ability, and then we'll upgrade that with something else. So we'll do another elite here. Let's try maybe our, not our mythical. Oh, let's try something a little different than that. We could try our epic here, our sub mech, and we'll combine these two together. And this is all of their costs to basically upgrade them and intertwine them. Boom. We have ourselves a new weapon now. So we got something out of that. And then extra attack and shield and things like that. We have different things to look at and can combine those together. So now it's like they're a hybrid together, kind of. I don't know if you can actually see their different parts, but the game is definitely beautiful. Like, the mechs really look cool. And I like the look of the mechs in this game, like, you know, the different paint jobs, and some of them might have like different, almost like camouflage, or like, oh yeah, look at that, the missile pods up there. But another great thing is how the environments look, and we're going to get into that in just a moment for the game. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump in and start our first battle. Oh man, that looks cool in Fusionist. So I am also going to show off the one last thing here that we've got for our battle. We could choose which ones to go with. We could set up different loadouts. So if we want to take some of our best like I have listed here, we have mythical and legendary, but then we could also play with some of the more commons or epics or maybe even elites. So there you go. All right, let's go into a battle and see if we can find ourselves a match. Now, likely it's going to be a PvP for right now, rather PvE, because the game's not out, so obviously it's going to be a more PvP-focused game. But anytime you can't find somebody to play with for whatever reason, yeah, PvE will kick in. So that's pretty cool. All right. So now we're against an enemy that's not as high ranked as we are. It's just a enemy that is AI, and oh, we're like on the surface of the moon. This is cool. And now this is a horrible example of a vibrant and beautiful environment because it's a dead moon, but it's really cool. There are actually quite a bit of variety in the environments in which they show you. I've been on waterfalls before and cliff sides and near wrecks. So the variety of the environments are pretty cool, and it looks like there's a lot of electromagnetic something or other going on around us, so we're probably going to have to avoid that. So I've spread out our infantry a little bit here, our troops, and yeah. So one of the things to keep in mind here, and I'm going to take all the sweet time I can as I explain a few things, this game is one of those rock, paper, scissors type games where you get yourself something like, you have frozen or freeze abilities, burn abilities, electric shock abilities, and those are combos from rock, paper, scissors that you got to consider when you're playing this game. Now, we're probably absolutely going to get crushed, and this game has quite a, not big learning curve, but you need to understand how each of your different mechs work, not just their classes. So as we play more and more games with what we've got, we'll certainly understand it in a little bit of time. All right, we're going to move this guy here if we can, and I'm going to move right up here. He's a little bit of a sniper, so... Oh, he didn't get a chance to move there. Actually, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and keep all of our guys together over here, which might not be wise either. The enemy might have some splash damage, too, so, area of effect weapons that, could lightning arc chain all of us together and cause some big damage that way. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. But this game, as I mentioned, has the different attributes and skills for the mechs, and then, of course, the construction progress where we start our scan and then forge a mech. And then we're also going to, oh boy, what do we got here? Let's see. Oh, I have to be within minimal range. He's a little too close. We got to back up. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. And let's hit him with a little boom. There we go. A nice cannon to the face. That'll help him. Perfect. So yeah, team composition is important as well. Like, you can't just bring, or you could, I guess, you could bring a ton of sniper mechs to a battle like this, but then you're going to be at a disadvantage for close range. So you really want to make sure you have a robust and diverse level of mechs. You want your melees, you want your snipers, you want maybe your heavy, and maybe one to do some other things to interrupt, like a large enemy group that's all together. Oh, here we go, a sniper. Ooh, I thought he would miss there. Big shield break, too. That's big damage. Wow, that's a good mech. Awesome. So yeah, everything that you do really matters in this game, like deployment, all those types of tactics. Right from the very beginning, you're immediately thinking about tactics on how you're going to win. And here, I think I'm going to try to win by blasting this guy for being a jerk. He's got that shield on. Oh, a miss. Well, a little bit of miss. That's okay. We still got our physical armor. So yeah, the red bars there, or our blue bars, are essentially like our health, and then the lighter colored bars are our shields. So those are some things that the enemy might be able to take down. Now this guy I like, man. This little spider, he's cool. He's got some abilities to, I think, do extra damage or get some extra abilities when he's in water. And that helped me out on one of the battles in which I was fighting on a waterfall. It was quite cool. Let's go ahead and jump over this way. This mech's awesome as well. Now we got our melee boy here. What does he got for abilities? Let's check real quick. We got the Ice Blast Axe Strike, so let's move up a little bit more and try with that. Gonna zip up there a little bit and hit him with that axe. Now it shouldn't damage any of our friendlies, so let's make sure it doesn't do that. Nice. Very cool, big damage. Ooh. Cool animation there. That's the first time I've seen that. He shielded up and then kind of like punched right through our lines. That's not good for us. Let's try another ability here. Again, we need to move a little bit more. Take advantage of this. So I'm going to spread out a little bit since he's got that ability. Oh, it looks like they're going for this guy. I hope he goes for this guy. He's thinking about it? Okay. So yeah, like I mentioned about the environment, we had like, right now we're on the moon, right? But I've seen some gorgeous waterfalls and like some deserts with crashed ships in them too. So it certainly is a little bit more than just like a forested environment or something like that. And there are obstacles that prevent you from moving around too. Right here, this is like kind of the most open battle I've ever fought, actually. This is pretty sweet to see what a large open environment is. Let's go ahead and try to move over here. And I'm going to try to get this guy. We're almost dead with this mech. This guy, I thought he would be great. He's got this shield, or the ice energy conversion weapon. So that I'm hoping is going to get past their shields and do some big damage. So we'll see. Let's try it on this guy. Zapping and clapping. Oh man, too many misses. We almost got him. We almost got him. That would have been great. But that's why you bring a variety of mechs, so that way if the enemy gets too close like that, you can really do some big damage. I'm going to try to get a little closer here with our Spooter. And then I'm going to try this ability to attack these two. So he'll fire some rockets up out of his back, yeah, and then they just kind of drop right on the enemy. And that's cool, man. That did a big amount of damage to both of their shields, I think. Yep, not bad. Very cool. And then everything's done in a series of rounds, so each set of moves has a... when each team kind of completes their moves, then it's a new round. That's how you know everybody went, and then you're on to the next one. Alright, what do we want to attack here? I think we'll go back this way. We'll get attack 2. I'm going to attack 1, though. Let's do our Iron Rapid Fire with this guy. Nice! Excellent! Fantastic! And a cool explosion! That was actually sweet. Oh, and the zone is closing, too. Yeah, the environment, as I mentioned, has hazards and whatnot. On the waterfall level, I saw some toxic gas or some corrosive acid. That's really more dangerous. And here, we're going to have some bad times with the electromagnetic, let's call it, activity. So, yeah, I got to be on the lookout for that. Alright, let's go ahead and rush this guy. Finish him off. Just normal attack from the back should wipe him out. Nice. Oh, 3,000 damage. Big damage. And then this feller's going to have to kind of come on up and get out of the way of the zap. So this zone's going to keep on closing. Sometimes it's a square that's continuously closing from all angles. Other times it is a kind of a narrow corridor where things are coming in from the left and right. And so it's putting us all in the line. So you could have the best setup of mechs ever, too, and really think about your tactics. But you can't be prepared for everything. You can be prepared for the enemy, but sometimes the most dangerous thing in this game is the environment. And we'll probably see that do some damage to somebody at some point in this battle. Spooter's ready to go again. Spooter is ready. Who should he fight? Let's go for this guy, the sniper. We might be able to kill him. Oh, damn. Look at that. We were like 1 HP away. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Oh, and, yep, you see the enemies in the thick of it as well. We need to get a little closer, though, with our friendo. Now, as we're moving to these blue squares, by the way, if we move to a blue square, that means that we can move and attack. But a yellow square means that we'll only be able to move. So we could certainly move well out of the way of enemy fire. Nice. And be safe, but then, of course, we don't get to attack. So keep in mind that when you're moving, these are okay. You know, any square here that's blue to be able to move and attack. Go ahead and move up a little bit more. Our melee guy here, I'm going to try to put him... You know what? Actually, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go all the way up here. And then we'll have this guy hit him with the... this ion beam. Oh, look at that. Tasty. So we broke his shield. We'll see if environmental damage takes to effect. Nope. And he does some good damage back. Nice. Good for him. I think we're going to end up winning this one. And to be honest, this will be the first match that I'm winning. And I think before, some of the environments that forced me to get into narrow positions, this is what the problem was, yeah, is that I was against a couple of mechs that had rockets, and so all my troops had to be lined up. And so in this case, I feel like I'm winning just because the environment's a little more forgiving this time around. Do another normal attack on this guy here. There come those drone missiles again. Sweet. See if we can finish him with purple. I think Big Perp is up next. Round 5. So I'd imagine that by the time the zone fully closes in, if we don't have a winner, somebody will win because, of course, one mech will be standing by the time the environment closes in. It'd probably be pretty rare for, you know, it to be a draw. Oh, nice. Another one down? Yeah, okay, cool. Now we got the big shield in the back. We're going to push up on him. We should be able to walk. Oh, not walk, but boost up there. And do we have a kill? Let's try the Ice Blast Strike. This is that freeze ability, which maybe won't kill him, but I was hoping that perhaps it would keep him there and have him hit damage from the environment. And what's he going to do? He's got a... Well, he doesn't have that big rocket ability yet. He's got a couple more turns for that. Ooh, melee v melee. Sword versus shield, basically. Well, let's try to see him block this. Wait. Let's try that other... Oh, one more turn, okay. That other ability is the one that removes the shield. So good damage there to his shield. And then... Oh, this guy right here. This guy is amazing, man. This dude here... I don't know if we can name our mechs, but I really want the ability to do that. There might be more options for things like that. But he's going to cause some big damage. Oh, yeah, he did. He broke the shield and got him down to quite a bit, little bit of health here. Go ahead and sneak up behind. And see if we can hit him. Oh, perfect. And we win. Outstanding. Woo! A victory. Yeah, it's that easy. Then we can take a look at all of our stats and see who did X amount of damage. And also their names, too. I want to be able to name these guys. There might be a way to do that. I just don't know about it. Alright, now, that is a battle done without any of the cores that I told you about before, but let's take a look at some now. I've added a couple here to one of my favorite mechs now, the wonderful melee blade, like the axe guy. And, yeah, so we've given him a blade core, and this is increasing melee skills, which he has. Damage plus 20%, base cooldown -1, energy cost -10, and then also another core here that will do maintenance as well. So adding a little bit to the main abilities of this character. But we could also add what I mentioned before with Frost and like the other abilities like a Shock too, so we can kind of mix these all up. So we can go through all these lists. There's a lot of them too. Look at all those different cores. So there's different things that they'll do. All of them listed here in terms of adding or subtracting to something of the gameplay, like more turns per turn or more movement distance, that kind of thing. There's a lot of different things here. Area damage, for example, melee damage. So lots and lots of cool stuff. Gonna have to go through all these and pimp them out a little bit, but we do have some stuff that I absolutely want. Like, for example, right up at the top, we do have ourselves the... and by the way, these are separate for each of them, too. Some of them getting different skills, you know, like depending on... Well, obviously, with this guy having a gun, for example, you're probably not going to want to give him the melee skill. That's what I mean. So, yeah, let's go with the... ooh, look at this. Mighty Module. Giving a burn skill attack after using that. After using that skill attack, 20% of the damage dealt HP-wise. Look at that. Desperation mode. I think the Mighty Core is pretty good. I don't know how many of these we can use, though. But, man, these are pretty good. All right, let's start plugging these in then. So, Mighty Core. And you can only use one per. So, right here we have a Mighty Core. We can't use two Mighty Cores. A mech cannot have two cores of the same name. So, we'll have to mix it up a little bit. So, we could also do an internal circulation system, which, when attacking or after attacking, if the number of affected units is greater than or equal to 3, restore 20 energy to the attacker. So if we do an attack that attacks multiple, yeah, it's going to be big. So there's a huge amount, almost too many to go over, but I still like it. So, wow, upon entering the battlefield, restore 30 energy. Crazy. Let's see. All right, I'm going to plug all these in. These do have, of course, to do with other things that I had mentioned for the freezing and the electro and anything else that is a core skill, kind of the elemental skills. So we're going to go ahead and plug a bunch of these in and see how it goes and do another battle. Let's go. Here we go. We got one with ice energy conversion and also precision bombing and scorching earth. So we have ourselves basically a ice and a fire. Ice and fire on this big boy. Check him out. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and pop some more stuff into this guy. And we'll probably pick some more core skills related to that. So let's do something with ice. We can actually search down here too, which is nice. Well, let's do... well, actually, we have the burning resonance device. So that's good for that rocket launcher. And then let's do... And I guess it's ice because of ice. You get it? And then let's try something to do with actual ice. Or actually, let's do freeze or frozen. Nice, okay. So we have ourselves a ice energy conversion, so I guess it's found under ice. And then we have... Well, we got dodge devices, electric, frozen resonance. There we go. Each frozen skill or equipped attack plus 5%. Wow, that's huge. Let's do that. So we'll do the frozen one first and then the burn one. Which one was that? Burning... Oh, let's do the same. Yeah, burning resonance and frozen resonance. All right, cool. So that's basically what we're going to do. We'll try to find shock and a couple others and see what else we can pimp out. But basically what I've done here to get this is I've gone to the hangar and then upgraded this by sacrificing one of our other mechs. Essentially, we unlocked a new weapon for him. And we also, of course, now have a new kind of like a weapon type. Fire, right? All right, cool. Let's do it. Oh man, it's time for battle. Okay, so we got ourselves our cores up here now, which are going to make a big difference for melee attacks, ice attacks, fire attacks, and even adding some more health to our units as well, or like in this case, plus 20% attack and physical armor plus 1,000. So pretty cool. There's a lot of different things you can mix up, and that's probably where it is most interesting for me is the cores too. Like not only just the different types of mechs, but then the cores themselves. You know, different mechs can have the same cores, yet they can act completely differently. All right, let's find a match, and let's go to battle. All right, let's make this quick. We got better stuff now. Oh, the moon again. Oh, really? Wow. I was hoping actually to see the waterfall environment. All right, back to the moon. Round 2 on the moon. I promised you guys, there's different maps than this, I swear. Be kind of cool if the players who were facing off against each other could actually pick what battlefield they wanted to go to. Like, you know, there were 3 options that popped up on the screen, and then maybe they could pick somehow or something. I don't know. Anyway, battle begins. All right, back to the moon, round 2. Well, I guess this is good, right? Because then it shows, you know, what the difference of the cores will make. Are they actually good? Are they worth it? We shall see. Okay, let's do it. So now we got ourselves the ability to move and attack. And there's our iron rapid attack, too. Let's see. Well, we want to keep it within the blue, I think. We're going to try to flank over... Actually, you know, I'm going to flank over far to the left here. And then we should have our melee boy. I'm going to keep him... Actually, as we know, the sides will close in too, so we should probably stay a little closer to home here. We're going to stay right about there. Put him on standby. These battles are nice, man. They're very quick. So you could experiment with something incredibly fast, and if it works, you can go in and try to make the most use out of that. Oh, nice hit, bro. Is he going to try to snipe me, too? No, he's coming in for the melee. No? Hello? Okay. Oh, we got a big old shield boy. And steel guard is up. And what has he got there? Oh, can we actually see the enemy mech's cores? I don't think we can. They're not playing with any cores. Oof, big damage. They don't like me. And I don't like them. Let's go ahead and deal with them. Let's see, we've got the flammable. Let's see what doing with our own mech will do. Let's try one of these abilities. Well, we do have our ice conversion, ice energy conversion. Or we could try the precision bombing. I'm going to hold off on that one until we get closer to a bigger group. Let's attack. Ooh, wiped his shield. Nice. Very well done. Oh boy. Oh boy. Missile. Oh, did they do friendly damage? I don't think they did friendly damage there. My man, the Spooter. Alright, let's get Spooter in the middle. Love that. Round 2. Fight. Okay. Let's try to get a little closer. Not too close, though. Try to go about here. Love that it'll show you the blue lines, letting you know that you indeed will be able to attack multiple targets. This could actually attack multiple targets, too. Iron Rapid Fire. But remember, we got our cores equipped now. Oh, he's coming up with the block. No surprise. Alright, let's hit this guy with our regular normal attack. I'm going to save that Ice Blast for if we get a group together. Whoa! One and done. Nice. Move a little closer again. These guys are going to have to move away from the edges. It's a little dangerous for them. Stand by there. Sniper's probably going to snipe our closest guy, I think. Nope, going for the Axeman again. Lumberjack. Going for the big lumber. Dude, remember he was able to do so much more damage now. That big melee damage boost. That's awesome. And I'd love to take him out next. You gonna shoot? No? Oh, wait. Yes. Wow, he missed with the shotgun. Did he damage himself? Not sure how that happened. Oh, damage to the face. You are rude. Not cool, my man. Alright, let's go ahead and go with our precision bombing. And move up. And try that precision boom. Go. There's a block in the path. No, come on, I want to use my missiles. What if we do this? And get him out of the equation. There we go. Whoa. Wow, insane damage. Insano damage. I think it was him that was maybe blocking. I don't know how he blocked missiles in the air, but I guess. Spooter, come on up. Nano blockade. Let's go ahead and try that. Hopefully there's no block there. Okay. Oh, wow. No way. Alright. Round 3. Alright, hopefully they don't kill this guy. We'll see. Alright, we can come on in with our normal attack. Blast him, I guess. Reason we can't attack. Oh, we have to be, I think, 1 away. There we go. Get blasted. And remember, we got different, there's our skills and cores there. Heavy armored shield, for example. That's the only reason this guy is alive. If he was not having that shield, he would be dead. He got some extra hit points there from that. Shield break. Oh, I should have used the ice axe ability. You fool. What else do we have? But at least we had the ability. Wanted to use it on a larger group. Lightweight ion. Give that a shot. That was indeed the right choice. And a normal attack over Meow. But again, remember our cores make changes to that. Apparently we missed somehow. With a couple blasts. What you gonna do, homie? Oh! That tickled. Oh. Get him, Spooter. Get him with the death strike. What? Wow. You've failed me, Spooter. Alright, let's move over here. We'll finish him with the one blast. Nice. Love that. And some cool abilities on that one, too, with the chorus. We win! Damn right we did. All right, good. Pretty cool, actually. And again, wonderful loading art. I think this really... Like, I want to own these mechs, like 3D print them. Every time that I see a model in any game for mechs, they always are so appealing. There's so many people who are into, you know, like putting these things together and painting them, whatever genre it may be. Look at that paint job. That silver and red looks good. That rose red and gold. Really cool. And there's our Spooter as well. So yeah, each of these abilities, remember there was like kind of a assault rifle going on, and we had our axe and like our blast beam and drone lasers and other good stuff going on. So pretty cool. Now that was our most elite unit, so you know at any time we could start a new formation and add some of these guys to that as well. We can filter by what these enemies, or what their abilities are, I should say. So we can put the spider back in on one. We got a couple of options for that. He's cool there. We can get a couple Spooters in. We could have a whole spider army if we wanted to. Could put in another, like rifleman like that, then another spider, and then we'll try a shield guy one and maybe a epic there. Cool, and that's going to be a melee ability as well. So pretty damn sweet, actually, and very cool how it looks. There's a lot to this game. For a game that seems so simple with the rock, paper, scissors, like, oh, the bigger gun always wins, that's not always the case. Sometimes range is good, and sometimes range is bad. So you get that with all the different types of things you can see in this game. Again, PvE battles, and then PvE gameplay. You have missions for PvE, you have gameplay with battling against PvP. You've, of course, got your composition of your team, not only for their abilities of range, but also, again, the core abilities like electric or, you know, like a burn or stun or whatnot. And that's a really important thing in a game like this. So very cool to see a game like this coming out, and you can get it with the link down below in the description. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Fusionist, and that is my time. So thank you very much for tuning in, smashing like, hanging out, being awesome, and thank you very much for subscribing. I think we'll be playing this one in the future as well, so maybe you'll see me on the battlefield. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone, and take care. Link down below in the description. Get the game today.